Saturday evening on BBC One and the Paul Daniels Magic Show.
What do you think, eh? What about this for an outfit? But you see, in the old days, in the days of the medicine men in the Wild West, this is the sort of stuff they would wear. They would purvey patent pills and potions and things like that. So we thought we would show you what it was. This is why I've got this, you see. PDMD, Paul Daniels, Magical Doctor. And inside here, I've got various pills and potions, and we will sell them now in the manner of the old medicine man, because we'll open them up and have a look inside. Good grief. We've got things in there that will cure everything. Because we've got people in the audience tonight, ladies and gentlemen, who have got complaints they are not even aware that they have got. Strange diseases lurk within you, just leaping into action at the slightest drop of a hat. I will not drop the hat, it's very expensive. The feathers cost more. Ladies and gentlemen, what I want you to realize tonight is each and every person here is possibly a candidate for Paul Daniels' patent potion. There it is. Ignore the green label with the skull and crossbones. The stuff is deadly at 50 paces, so don't sniff it. Now, what we need, obviously, is a person to test the potion upon. We need a volunteer, a man of courage, a man of fortitude, a man of 40 or so. Yes, that's you. Yes, come on here. Right. Gentlemen, coming on now, then, worthy of your highest applause. Round of applause. Just sit yourself down, sir. How nice to see you. Now, this is our man brought on by the delightful Deborah. Hiya, Debbie. Now, what we're going to do, sir, is this. Where are you from?
Hounslow.
Hounslow. It's nice to meet you, sir. It's nice to meet you. Just shake hands. Thank you. Right, okay. What's your name?
John.
John. Now, John, of course, you feel fine. You feel fit. There's nothing at all wrong with you, is there, John? No. How do you know that, John? How do you know? Let me tell you that we have got something here to test whether you need our medicines or not. Now, where is it? If I can just get it out. There it is. Paul's patent thermometer, the thing that tests. Now, of course, normally a thermometer is inserted into an orifice of the body. Now, as you can see, here we have got John sitting in the chair. You're probably wondering why a barber's chair. Medicine men used to cut hair, pull teeth, and everything. Open your mouth. Okay, yes, your teeth are fine. Now, what we're going to do is insert... No, it's not big enough. So what we'll do is we just hold it against your temple, sir. We just hold it there against your temple. So we can take your temperature. Your temperature's fairly stable at the moment. There goes his temperature. Now, that's it. See how your temperature rose, sir? Just look at those figures. You are a sick man. You are needing, of course, Daniel's patent potions, and we've got them in here for you. We shall mix them in this glass jug. Of course, being glass, it's perfectly clean. We shall apply it to your head, sir, where, let's face it, that's where the temperature went up, okay? Yes, you see, you've got a fever of the brain. Now, what we shall do is apply it, and might I say, sir, that you are a little sparse on the top. Yes? Yes, sir. Yes, Paul.
Yes, Paul.
That's it. Because what we're going to do is make a little thing happen up there, the like of which you will never believe. If I add this, sir, this is milk. Milk, of course, has a lot of protein in it. Milk is the stuff that gives you body. Milk is, of course, the thing that makes babies grow. Who knows what will happen on your head? Don't worry, sir. Just keep looking the other way and smiling. Pretty soon, sir, you will be back, I promise you, to using one of these. All right? You may look now, John. It's over here. It's a long time, eh, John? Yeah. John's always used one of these. Now, this is what we're going to do. Now, we need, of course, a little fertilizer to help to make things happen. No, we need more than that. So, here we go. We use a big piece of fertilizer. We just put it in there. You wouldn't believe, ladies, how many years it took them to teach me to say fertilizer. Now, we just put that on there. And we put that down there, and now we use bat's blood. Bat's blood, an ancient remedy, ladies and gentlemen. Not many people know of the secret ingredients that go into these wonderful and powerful the things that cure you. And we just put them in there, and we just mix it up a little with the little stick. Now, we've got a little stick here, and we mix that up fine. There it is. Okay. So far, it looks like a raspberry milkshake, but it is not. It's far more deadly than that. Let's put a bit of body and a little protein again. There we go. One egg goes in there. That's nice. need an egg in there. What else can we put into this? Well, of course, we could put this. Now, this is the stuff I mentioned before. This is the stuff that has turned me into a multimillionaire. One little dash of this dollop. Let's just taste it. This works so well. Oh, it's working. It's working. The stuff is working. We'll just add it in there, sir. A little bit in there, like that. Not too much. The stuff is amazingly powerful. And now, sir, we just mix this up like this. And once we've got it all nicely mixed up in there, like this. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we will apply it to the necessary part. Now, where was it, sir, you had the fever?
Right?
Fever.
Head.
Yes, on your head, sir. Absolutely right. Now, what we need, we've got it mixed. All we need now to sell the patent potion is a mug. Now, we need a mug. And we've got one inside the bag. Now, we take this, but you were worried then, sir, and we just take this and we add it. We just sort of add it in here like this, just pour it all in, and there we've got it. We just pour that into the mug, and once we've got a nice lot in there, what you going to do? Well, I tell you, just a dash more, I think, sir. John was the name, was it not, sir?
That's right, yeah.
Named after our public toilets in America. And what we do, very simple, John, we take this, have a look at yourself for the last time in your current format, okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
You happy with that? Do you have an occupation, John?
Schoolmaster.
A schoolmaster?
Yeah.
Promise you, John, your pupils will not recognize you.
No.
Promise you, John, they really won't. Now, I'm trying to just press that on there hard so that nothing spills. What do you teach you, John?
Craft.
Craft. Well, you will probably realize then it's physics. You see? The pressure of the air has now kept everything in. Okay. It's now on your head. Would you like to see us apply the potion, John?
Yeah.
You would? Okay, have a look. Now, John, I shouldn't have done that. The whole lot has gone on at one go. Look what's happening. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a blooming miracle. How nice of you to drop into the House of Cards, where this week I'd like to show you a 3-card trick with a little bit of a difference. You see, because a young lady, came up to me and said, can you do the 3-card trick? And I said, yes. She said, what have I got to do? I said, you know what you've got to do in the 3-card trick. There's usually one different, and you've got to spot that card. So she said, I think it's that one. I said, the one on the bottom? No, that's this one. She says, I beg your pardon? I said, it's this one. She says, well, maybe that one's on top. I says, no, that's this one as well. She says, well, I suppose it might be the one that's in the middle. I says, which one? She says, that one. I says, no, that's this one. She says, well, you've got 3 of them, this card. I says, all right then, bet on this card. She says, I'll bet on this card. I says, no, it's no good betting on this card, because that's that card. She says, oh, what? I says, that's that card. She says, well, maybe this card on top's the one. I says, no, that's that card as well. She says, well, I bet it's the one that's in the middle. I says, no, that's that card. So she says, look, that's been the story of my life. I've always got this, I've always got that, I've never had none of the other. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, from the Circus Roncalli in Germany, we bring you the incredible skill, the strength, and the beauty of the Olympiads. Isn't that amazing? They're all sprayed in gold, and I've got a little hairnet underneath the wash plug in their room. Anyway, do you know, I tell you the truth, I'm a townie. Some people know that, some don't. I'm a real townie, and now I'm moving into the country, sort of, you know, big houses in the country. And I found that apparently the perfect book for buying your big house in the country, and this is it. And it's, hello. That's not normal, is it? Well, big house there and a big house. Anyway, now, the big house that I'm going to buy in the country is rather nice. There's one on page 42, yes. And it's, oh, this is getting very silly. I wonder if I could get some help with this. Debbie, I wonder if you wouldn't mind doing me a favour and just holding that for me, you see, because I'm anxious to read this one here, which is... Oh, this is getting worse and worse. And I wonder if you could just let me... Oh, look, it's really silly. Have a look through this page here, Deb. If you could just look through here. If it's like that. Hello. It's nice, isn't it? Very silly. There's what I wonder what you can find in country houses. Take it away, Debbie. Take it away. And we go. Oh, Penelope Keith. This is what the producer meant. The producer said there would be a touch of class on the show, and I said, oh, Glenda Jackson. No, how nice of you to drop in. What do you want?
I want to see magic.
Pardon?
I want to see magic.
You've come to the wrong place.
Oh.
No. Stay here, madam. I will explain what magic is all about. It starts off with a very simple little premise, you see. You wander around the street and you see something nice. That would be nice in a magic show.
Right.
Now, of course, looking round the stately homes of England, one sees hand-painted windows and stained glass. You must have seen them yourself, of course.
Often,
You
yes.
move in such circles.
Such circles.
Of course
I'm always
you do.
seeing hand-painted
Yes, you do.
glass.
Now, this is my little tapper, you see. It tests
Yes.
whether it's real glass.
Right.
And I bought, because I couldn't afford the house, one window. Now, this is the window I bought, and I had it beautifully mounted because I didn't want to break it. And if you just go around that side there, I'll show you, you see, what it's all about. Now, this is where magic begins. A sheet of glass. Now, I don't want to hit it too hard, but you can see it's all beautifully painted all the way around. The only query might be, why has he put some little table legs there? I will tell you why. They are to support this. Penelope, do you know what that is?
A television screen.
All right. Hello, viewers. Yes, well, yes, a television screen, because I knew you were coming, and I knew you're always on television, so I thought I'd make you feel at home.
Thank you.
But, my pleasure.
Lovely.
And we just put that on there. Now, if you just stay there,
Yes.
I'll go behind. Good
Right.
television, this, you see, because what happens is I've got another one that I put on the back end like this. When I get this on there, you can see me on the telly again. Nice, isn't it? Some people, of course, say that they're going to sell their tellies and just buy a 10x8 of me. But remember, this is glass.
Glass.
Oh, sorry,
Yes.
gloss.
Glass, yes. Or glass if you come from there, yes.
Very
Oh,
good.
I understand glass.
You understand glass?
I'm married to cook glass.
You're married to cook glass, are you? Why, gum glass has got some taste. Why are we talking like this? I'm buying a country house. Now, if you just... This is my son, Paul Jr., and if you would just give me a hand, my son, because Penelope, you see, is in a very privileged position. Normally, we have an audience out the front, as we have indeed tonight. Normally, we have cameras out the front, as indeed we have tonight. But tonight, you are seeing magic where people do not normally see it. From the back,
Right.
you see. In fact, you are looking at the backside of magic. Now, this is a metal tube. There's nothing in it. You can see all the way through it.
I've seen shows like this before, you see. You always do that.
Yes, one does. I am innocent, Your Honour. I stand here before you. Oh, sorry. Now, again, over here we have another table. Now, this one's different. This table has got a sliding panel.
Oh, yes. It's a lovely sliding panel. There you go. A sliding panel.
Did I say you could play with my sliding panel? Fine. Well, what we'll do is we'll just pick it up, son, and we'll put this in straight line with the other one on that side, like so. Now, we get that lined up, and then we start to look around for somebody to do the illusion with. Don't we? We look around for a passing person who is wearing a frock. On table.
Me?
Oh, yes, you're in it. You see, this is the bit that isn't in the contract. You know the bit that says, you may go on the Paul Daniels show?
Yes.
Well, this sprung, you see. Just lay on it. Try it for size.
Are you sure?
Yes. Come on,
I'm
lofty bird.
I'm very long, lofty bird.
You are a long, lofty bird, aren't you? But there, don't worry
What
about
do I
it.
do?
I'm a short, silly conjurer. You keep your head there,
Right.
like that, and if you turn over there to the cameras, they can see you see, in close-ups and things. And I shall touch the royal legs. It's nice,
Yes.
that, isn't it? Yes, we
Yes,
do
I
a
like that.
massage here, madam.
you.
And this... What are you praying for?
Just help.
Oh, just help. Oh, no. You're beyond help now. We sort of flick the skirt out of the way. I should also point out, you see, that there is
Oh.
glass above your head
Yes.
all round, OK? Now then, are you all right with your hands on there? I don't
quite
know,
frightened.
because I'm not sure where they put your microphone, you see. Now,
Oh, yes.
now, what I do is I go around here,
Right.
and I show that the glass is here also, like this, OK? And then what we do is we use the tubes. Paul Jr. does one, I do one, and we put them back onto the table like this. Now, I know you'll be in the dark for a little while, and strange things, you know, will sort of come to your mind, like, am I all right? But I must point out, oh, Paul's got a problem. I'll tell you what Paul's problem is. He's got to make sure your skirt isn't caught in the runners, all right?
Oh, yes.
And this is where, of course, we get to massage the upper thighs. Now, this is where I like magic. Yes, now we've got you locked down, we can do anything. Now, I must point out, ladies and gentlemen, that although we now have the audience there, you will notice we no longer have the popular personage on the other side of the illusion. So what we do is we get a camera and we put it up there. Oh, there you are. Now, the people at home are behind us. The audience is over there. Penelope is here. And we are going to attempt to push Penelope through the pane. Aren't we, my son? Right. OK, now just give a very slow push forwards, and I think we'll start to see whether it will go through this solid glass, which you can see all the way around. And, of course, there, like this. We can see it here, here, under here, and the head should start to come out of here. It is through there as well. How are you feeling? Marvellous. Mind your hair. Just rest down there.
It's magic.
Pardon?
It's magic.
Oh, that's your time. That was a lovely round of applause for a very brave lady. Give them one smile to camera 4 there. A beautiful smile. Thank you. You really were very, very good. OK. Oh, of course, some people might think we have a kind of a shatterproof glass here, but all we do is we just lift these away, and, sorry, Penelope, and if you just now jump off there, I can then move the table away, like this, come round the back a little bit, and we can just take this off here, like that, and you can now see we're back to where we started, with a solid pane of glass all the way around. It's a lovely show, and you're a lovely companion. Thank you for coming on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Penelope Keith. Beautiful lady, lovely lady to have on the show, and a lovely gentleman has joined us here in our bar area. Paul, welcome to the show, Paul.
Thank you for
People
having
at
me.
home are saying, who is this man? I know who you are. Have you been in England long or just for this show?
Just for the show.
Where have you come from?
Spain. I'm living in Spain, as you know.
You are living in Spain, but where are you from originally?
Originally Hungarian.
What we have here is a magician par excellence. Our producer himself is a member of the Inner Magic Circle. That's the truth. Mr. John Fisher. And we're always trying to get him to do a spot on here. And at rehearsals yesterday, he said, Paul, I'll never come on and do a spot. But if I did, that would be the kind of magic and the style I would like to have. And he was speaking of this gentleman, one of the great magicians of our time. Will you please welcome Mr. Paul Potassi?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, young lady. Good evening.
Good evening.
May I know your name?
Valerie.
Valerie. And your name?
Darren.
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 Darren. D-A-R-R-E-N. Darren. Ladies and gentlemen, I will show to you experiments with the help of this salt cellar containing real magic salt. And here we are. For first little experiment, I'm getting here 2 tables, one completely empty, another one holding 6 handkerchiefs. I will count the handkerchiefs for you. Darren, you will be so kind, please, and count with me. We count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I will make a knot. Valerie, you watch me. I'm going to make a knot once and the second time. Is it well done like this? You're satisfied. Wonderful. Darren, you watch the second knot, which I'm going to make on the other end here. You have to watch me very careful. The more you watch, the less you see. I'm going to make a knot. 1 and 2. Okay like this? Very good. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have got here 3 handkerchiefs with 2 knots. Darren, tell me, how would you like it? That I should put the 3 handkerchiefs with the 2 knots on the table here on the right or on the empty one? Which one you prefer?
The empty one.
On the empty one. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, everybody has seen I was putting 3 handkerchiefs with 2 knots on this table, 3 handkerchiefs without knots on that one. Is that correct?
No.
What do you mean? The 3 handkerchiefs with the 2 knots are here. Valerie, the 3 handkerchiefs with the 2 knots. In French, les 3 foulards avec les 2 nœuds. Are here? You say no.
No.
You see I'm right. I put a little magic salt on top of them. We blow twice, et voila. 3 handkerchiefs with 2 knots already here. I'll show, just a moment. I'll show you the other side. No knots at all. Just a little salt. That's all we need. A little magic salt. We blow twice. Et voila. 1, a 2, a 3. I was right. Darren, you watched it now. Tell me, where are now the handkerchiefs without knots? Here? No. There. Always where I want. A 1, a 2, and a 3. And now, we go to another knot with only 1 knot. So 3 handkerchiefs with 1 knot. In Spanish, 3 pañuelos con un solo nudo. The 3 handkerchiefs with 1 knot. We go to put down on this table. On this table, Valerie. Please, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget it. We go to put them down on the table on my right side. Nothing happened at all, Valerie. Nothing happened. So, one more time, we go to put them down. Not yet. So, this time, Darren, we go to put them down only with my right hand. You want to see that? Yes. Okay. There you are, special for you. So, for the last time, really last time, we go to put them down. You know, I had once a show, I showed it 69 times. I hope you have the patience. Allez, hop, and 3 handkerchiefs with 1 knot. Already here? And let us see the other side. We will put a little magic salt on them. Blow twice. Et voila. A 1, a 2, a 3. Here is a knot. It's already gone without salt. A 4, a 5, and 6 handkerchiefs. And they are all, allez hop. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we artists, we have, due to our rehearsals, due to our showtime, different times to eat. My wife, Lita, brought me just now my dinner. Come closer, please. Come closer, please, Darren. You will see my dinner. My dinner is a fantastic specialty consisting of 30 razor blades. I will show you the sharp ones. A piece of paper, a razor blade, sharp. Bon appetit. Next one. Very good. One more. Delicious. Formidable. Excellent. I'm always eating 10 blades for breakfast, 20 for lunch and 30 for dinner. These are, by the way, Spanish blades. I like them. As you say in English, they are so soft. Darren, would you like to eat this meat?
No?
No? Then at least check one. Can you take one, please? Are you left-handed?
No.
No. And take one in your right hand. Hold the blade. Cut the paper, please. Put the blade in my mouth. Paper is for you. Would you like to have one?
No, I don't
No.
think so.
It's not happening already, I swear.
Good.
What an appetite tonight. Orchestra is not hungry? Ken?
No.
Nobody hungry up there. It's very healthy, full of iron. The last one. Sharp. Very sharp. Attention, please. Very good. I have a small dessert. I will take a little thread. Italian spaghetti.
Very good. Great act, that, wasn't it? But to all the young people who watch the show, in fact, to all you people who watch the show, do not try the trick with the razor blades. Razor blades are very, very sharp, very dangerous. You will cut yourself. The man knows what he's doing. He's a professional, a great magician. And not many people know that in the early days of aviation, you know, when they were ballooning and the early flights, magicians were very involved in those things. They really were. Did you know that? No, mind you, they don't know anything. And I've always wanted to go up in a hot air balloon myself. Yeah. So earlier this summer, I got the chance at the Bath Balloon Festival. But it seemed to me like it was also a very good chance to do a very special piece of magic. Well, it's a beautiful day and I'm in the Royal Crescent at Bath. The sun is shining, it's all right with the world. What a good day for doing aviator magic. That'll do fine, thank you. We lower the step and out we pop. We have to replace the step, of course, and say thank you, carriage. And thank you, David. Nice one. Thank you, horses. Now, I'm supposed to meet Debbie McGee round here. Debbie, come on down here. I want her down here, ladies and gentlemen, because she's going to take part in the most wonderful experiment of flight through the air. As the balloon comes down, we've got to hang on to that. Otherwise, they take off too easily. Put the steps on, young Paul. And he gets that on there, and Debbie just climbs away down there. Thank you. Now then, Philip, thank you very much. If you could just hover a bit. We've got you on a tether rope. Up she goes. of balloons. Now, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the most mysterious of all travelling trunks. It isn't. Yes, it is. It's been everywhere. It's been to Cairo, it's been to Melbourne, it's been to London, which is not too far away, really, is it? And it opens up in several ways because it is a most mysterious trunk. First, we open the lid, you see, like this. And if we take that off there, can you just get in there, Debbie, please, and just hand those to young Paul, and you get inside there. Now, as you get inside, you're about to take on a most mysterious role, a trip extraordinaire. First of all, I hope Debbie doesn't mind this, what we're going to do. We just undo that, like this, and we lift the top off, like that. See, it opens lots of ways. Now, can we have a line, please? Thank you, Philip. You get that, Paul, and we'll just connect it onto there. If you just clip it on. Now, we'll send Debbie on a strange trip. First, of course, up you go. We haul out these things. Look, there's her hat. That's all right. There's her scarf. Very nice. There's her coat. And here's her skirt. Cast your eyes away, young man. You're too young to see all this. And there's her boots. And there's her bag. And there's her umbrella, and there's precious little left, really, for us to send up in the air without appearing indecent, which we would never do at the BBC. What we do is we close the lid down and we buckle it up. And now to send Debbie on her way in a travelling trunk, the like of which is not normally seen. We take the lid, we lift it up, and away it goes. That goes down there. Haul away, Captain! And as he takes that up into the air, watch that umbrella very carefully. It probably conceals something most mysterious. If you could open that for me, Philip, please. Thank you. And there's Debbie McGee, the Queen of the Air. Come on down. Absolutely marvellous. Can I just give a bit of weight on to bring her down nicely? And there you are, ladies and gentlemen, Debbie McGee. Thank you, Debbie, marvellous, and Philip Clark, balloonist, champion balloonist. Marvellous stuff. Okay, Philip, give us a blast. Wonderful. Fantastic. Well, there they go into the air, ladies and gentlemen, and can I just say, it's been a pleasure to be here in Bath on this awesome... Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Help! There it is. Well, it's nice to be back on terra firma, as they say. And would you please welcome the gentleman who made all that possible, the fabulous balloon pilot, Mr. Philip Clark. Really. Nice to see you again. Just a minute. How did you get down before me? Just a quick point there, Philip. We had people all around watching us do the illusion. You see, a lot of people think they're done with camera tricks, but it was all, you know, done on the day. It was great, wasn't it?
Fantastic.
Good day. You've been a pilot long?
For 10 years.
10 years. Marvellous. Marvellous. You really handled them well, though, didn't you?
A tricky day. We had quite a bit of wind.
It was gusting, wasn't it? The day before, you nearly looped the loop, which I've never seen in a balloon.
Yes.
Yeah. Have you come as close as that before?
Never before as that. That was... we didn't like that very much.
No, I'll bet
exciting.
you didn't. The man was on his side on a basket. It was really good. But thank you for all your help. You made the illusion possible, and you made our day, because later on, at the Bath Balloon Festival, I mean, it really was good, ladies and gentlemen. This man supplied a whole team of pilots. Along they came, and we're going to watch it. My thanks to you. And just have a look at this, because this is a film of what we did later on. Oh, it was great to do this. Now, the plan was, and I must say your pilots did it superbly well, the plan was for the cameraman to take off, and you were the pilot for him. That's you, doing your bit. And then I was to take off, and Debbie, of course, had a balloon to herself as well. They were funny, those three, trying to hold those down.
Oh, yes. Quite a lot of wind on the day.
Hang on, lads, hang on. But people don't realise how big they are. See if you can see in a shot how little the people are next to that balloon. That's, you know, when you get a shot of a balloon up, look at the people next to it.
There's a little toy one from Mr. Safri.
Yes. Little toy balloon going up. Actually, that tells you how much wind there is.
Paul, would you like to get in there?
Yeah, as long as I can remember, I've always wanted to have a ride in one of these. I don't know how do you get... I'm not big enough, am I? If I put my bottom on, hold it steady. That's the idea. Now, how do you get your legs in? Oh, lordy, lordy. And this is on the ground. How uncomfortable is it going to be up in the air? Give me the camera back. I'm going to take some pictures. You can take it up now. Oh, you can see the world. Will you look at that? I can see just about, well, I can see the whole of Bath. I wonder if I can sell these photographs. And that was the end of a magical day.
Entertainment for Sunday night on BBC One. At 7:15, Ronnie Barker and David Jason are open all hours.
Was that your grandmother under all them boxes?
Well, it was either him or a very bold shoplifter.
At 7:45, Howard's Way.
I thought I could trust one member of your family.
Tom, come back, I can
There's
explain.
nothing more to say. You've told me all I want to know.
At 8:35, Wicker's World visits America's Deep South to meet, among others, an ex-rugger player now kicking for the Atlanta Falcons and some British musicians keeping jazz alive in its birthplace, New Orleans. At 9:30, In Sickness and in Health.
No smoking, if you don't mind, Mr. Garnett.
Am I smoking it? Can you see smoke coming out of it?